Now we will start the new lesson. Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we are starting a new lesson now. Lesson number 6. Adarsu Sadisu. Now, what is this lesson, brother? This lesson will teach us Ismu Zaman and Ismu Makan. What will you call it in English? Noun of place and noun of time. That is the thing that Dr. Abdurrahim will explain us. Brother. It's very interesting, very simple. Now you got to write down this on top of it. Introduction of noun of time and noun of place. That is the main theme of this lesson. Introduction of noun of time and noun of place. As usual, we will go to the exercises first. We'll start with exercise number 2. Kalimatu maw'idun. Look at the verb, brother and sisters. Maw'idun. Usually it means appointment, time of appointment, or it can also mean meeting place. A place where you decided to get together. Meeting point, you can say that. Look at it, maw'idun. Can you see the root here? Wa'ada. You see, you can see the root. Wa'ada. So in other words, this noun is derived from verb. How is it derived? What are the patterns? We are going to learn, and it's very easy, very interesting, brother. You are going to love it. We start reading number 2. Kalimatun maw'idun ma'khuzatun. Brother, what is this ma'khuzatun? Taken. So ma'khudhu is ism maf'ul from akhadha ya'khudhu. We just studied. Min wa'ada ya'idu. Lid-dalalati. What is the meaning of dalalati? Leading us or directing us. Where is it directing us? Ala zamanil wa'adi. On the time of the promise or something that was agreed together. Aw makanihi. Meeting place. Tusamma. What is the meaning of tusamma? It is called. It is called. Tusamma means it is called. Majhul. Ismu zamanin. Iza kanat lidalalati ala zamani. If it points out to the time, then it is called Ismu zaman. Noun of the time. Wasmu makanin. And it can be called noun of place. Iza means if. Kanat lidalalati ala makan. Is it clear and understanding? Okay. Ismu zaman and ismu makan. Okay. Isma zamani. Now isma here is dual, brother. Ismani, the noon is dropped. Here the noon is dropped between the two words. I want you to make a note of it. We are going to learn why it is dropped. Okay, brother? Isma zamani. Brother? Actually it is Ismani. There is a noon here, which has been dropped. And we are going to learn very soon why it gets dropped. Okay? So, but in order for you to understand that Isma means dual, you got to give it a noon somewhere and write down dropped. Okay? So then you will understand, inshallah. Isma zamani wal makani. Ismani, there are two nouns. Masugani. What is the meaning of masugani? Formed. Huh? Brothers and sisters, masugani. What is masugani? Dual. What is the singular? What is the singular? Masugun. And what is masugun? Ism maf'ul. From where? Saga yasugu. So all these things should come in our mind quickly. Are you with me, Sister Hafsa? Masugani, singular is masugun, and masugun is ism maf'ul from saga yasugu. Huh? All these things should come to us quickly, inshallah. Huh? لِلدَّلَالَةِ عَلَى زَمَانِ الْفِعْلِ. To the time of action, brother. Okay? أو مكانه, to the place of action. It will lead us to the time of action or place of action. Okay? Yusagani. What is this yusagani, brother? Dual, but what is it? Mudariya majhul, mashallah. Huh? Let us do it. Huh? Brother? Little practice. Saga. What is mudariya? Ya, su, gu. Fine. Brother and sister. Majhul. Qala, qila. Saga, siga. Huh? What will be the here? Qala, yakulu, kila, yukalu. Remember? Huh? Yukalu. So yusagu. Now, yusagu is huwa. Huma will become yusagani. So that is what it is. It is formed. It is formed. Yusagani. Brother, where is the knife file in yusagani? Who can tell me? Alif. Alif. Where are you? Huh? Alif. Where is the knife file? Alif, brother. Humma is always alif. You are looking somewhere else. You will only talk about mustatir if there are 5 in your pocket. Are you with me? This is dual. So where is the knife file? Alif. Is it clear? Are you sure? You are still in doubt? You are sure now? Huh? Okay. Fine, brother. Min fi'l sulasi mujarrad. Only from fi'l sulasi mujarrad. Okay? We are talking about pure 3-letter verbs. Nothing added. Ala wazni, maf'alun, and then or maf'ilun. That's all. That is your pattern. Brothers and sisters, what pattern it is? Maf'alun or this is the pattern, brothers and sisters. Only 2 patterns. For both ismu zaman and ismu makan. For both, the pattern is this. I'll come, sister. Now, I'm telling you something else. Sometimes, ta marbuta is added to this. What is added? To the same these 2 wazans, ta marbuta is added. Okay? Just keep that in mind. But the patterns are only 2. Either it is maf'alun or it is maf'ilun. Fine, brothers and sisters? Now, the pattern is maf'alun if the verb is naqis. Are you with me? If the verb is naqis, all these things are given here. The pattern becomes maf'alun. وَيَأْتِيَانِ, what is the yatiyani means? They both come ala wazni maf'alin. إِذَا كَانَ الْفِعْلُ نَاقِصًا. Now, for example, jara yajri. Jara yajri. What is the ismu makan? Majra. So majra is actually maf'alun. It is maf'alun. Because it is naqis, you don't see it properly. Because it ends with a ya, you don't see the vowel signs. But majra is on the pattern of maf'alun. Are you with me? We are going to learn. Number one, maf'alun you will use if the verb is naqis. Or if the verb is kana al-mudariya, if it is mudariyu. Maftuh al-aini. What is the meaning of maftuh al-aini? The ain kalima has a fatah. Aw madmumaha, or it has got dhamma. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You will also use this pattern if the ain kalima has a fatah or dhamma. Example, brother. Laiba, he played. What is mudariya? Yal abu. Bab samiya. Make ismu makan mala abu. The place of playing. Got the idea? What is mala abu? Maf'alu. Now look at this. Kataba yaktubu. See, yaktu is dhamma. Ain kalima is dhamma. What will be the place of writing? Maktabun. Maktabun. What is the pattern? Maf'alun. Inshallah, when you will revise it couple of times, brothers and sisters, it will make lot of sense. It will make lot of sense to you, inshallah. So, laiba yal abu. Where is the ain kalima in yal abu? Ain. Has it got a fatha? Yes. So, the pattern is maf'alun, mal'abun. Inshallah. وَيَأْتِيَانِ عَلَى وَزْنِ مَفْعِيلٍ إِذَا كَانَ الْفِعْلُ صَحِيحَ آخِرِ مَقْصُورَ الْعَيْنِ فِي الْمُضَارِعَ. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? The end has to be sound letter. Of the verb should end with a sound letter, not weak letter. And before that, the ain kalima should be kasra. Okay, brothers and sisters? Jalasa, what is mudariya? Yajlisu. See, it ended with a sound letter, su. What is before su? Where is the ain kalima? Li. Now you will make the ismu makan on the pattern of maf'ilun. Okay, brother, make it now. Majlis. Now, do you know majlis? Now, today we are learning how this majlis was formed. It is on the pattern of Sabir, maf'ilun. So, these are the rules, okay? You do not have to sit down and memorize it, brother. But when you will come across these nouns, you will be able to figure out that this is a noun of place or noun of time, ismu makan or ismu zaman, and they are on certain patterns. You are going to get a big surprise at the end of this lesson. أو كان مثالا, now you know mithal, huh? Okay? Sahih al-akhiri. But at the end it is sound letter. Okay, brothers and sisters? Waqafa. What is mudariya? Yakifu. And make from there ismu makan, mawqif. Mawqifu sayarati means standing place for car, which means car parking. Are you with me? Okay. And or wada'a Yada'u becomes mawdi'un, a place where you put something. Huh? Now, brothers and sisters, وَقَدْ تَلْحَقُ مَفْئِلَا, whether maf'i or maf'a. Are you with me? Qad means here maybe. When qad comes with mudariya, the meaning is it is possible that maf'ila or maf'ala gets how tanisi. Brother, why how tanisi? How tanisi is ta marbuta. Okay? But you see, here it is, brother. Madrasa tun. What will you say? Madrasa. Are you with me? What will you say? Madrasa. You did not pronounce ta marbuta, but you pronounce it as ha. So it can be also said how tanisi. But when you will write how tanisi, you will write down as a ta marbuta. Inshallah, you won't get confused. Sister Gulshan, madrasatun. Sometimes we say madrasa. We did not pronounce ta marbuta, we say madrasa. Just like Fatimatu, we pronounce as Fatima. Huh? So we are pronouncing ta marbuta as ha. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? That is what it means here. How tanisi. You can make a line and write down under it ta tanisi, which means same thing. Huh? Inshallah. Mahkamatun or maktabatun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, or manzilatun. Okay, here is something, brother. Nazala. What is mudariya? Yanzilu. Okay. Zilu. Lam is sahi. And before it there is a kasra. So make it a place of staying. Manzil. But then you can also put ta marbuta there. Manzilatun. So actually it is mafa'ilun. Are you with me? Darasa yadrusu. Like kataba yaktubu. And from yaktubu it became maktabun. So darasa yadrusu should become madrasun. But then put ta marbuta there. Madrasatun. So what is madrasatun? Place of study. Ismu makan. So but we say madrasa. Huh? So here ta marbuta has been brought in. The wazan is still maf'alun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Let me write it down. Huh? Darasa, which became yadrusu. Now from yadrusu, I made it madrasun. Huh? Maf'alun. And now I added ta marbuta. It became madrasatun. Brother, we have been reading about madrasatun in book 1 and book 2. But today we learn what is madrasatun. It's a ismu makan. What is it? What do you do there? You study, darasa. You study there. Huh? Then we added to madrasun, we added ta marbuta and became madrasatun. Got the idea? Same way, manzil. You say manzilatun. You added ta. Huh? So these are the things we are learning. The lesson is very easy, brothers and sisters. I want to go forward. Sug, a form أسماء الزمان والمكان من أفعال الآتية. Okay, brother. Brother, I would like you to write down. Next to Sister Hafsa, write down maf'alun. Next to write down maf'alun. And also write down إذا كان الفعل ناقصا. Two things you will write down. Okay? You will write down maf'alun, and then you will also write down إذا كان الفعل ناقصا. Sa'a. Is it naqis? Yes. What kind of a naqis is this? Naqis is yai. What is the meaning of sa'a? To seek or to walk very fast. To run. What is mudariya? Yas'a is bab fatah. Sa'a, yas'a, like naha, yanha. Okay? It's given here, brother. Fine, brother. Make ismu makan. Mas'a. What is mas'a? The place where you run. So when you go to Kaaba, there is a place. You walk fast, you run. Are you with me? So it is mas'a. Actually it is mas'an. Because these are all like mustashfa, Mustafa. Are you with me? Like that, Fine. Laha. What is the meaning of laha? To amuse oneself. Have good time. Brothers and sisters, what is laha? Is it wavi or yai? Wavi. So what is mudariya? Yalhu. Well, yalhu. Now make on the pattern of maf'alun. What will you say? Malhan or malha. What is the meaning of malha? Disneyland. Canada's Wonderland. Are you with me? Amusement park. What is the meaning of malha? Amusement park. So this is ismu makan. Isn't it wonderful, brother? How logic the language is, brothers and sisters. Rama. What is Rama? Nakisal yai. To throw. And what is yarmi? Mudariya. Now make ismu makan. Marma. Or you say marman. Now marman means target or a goal. When you play soccer, so this is marma, goal or target or aim. But this comes in the Quran. Awa. Are you with me? What is mudariya? Ya'vi. What is the meaning of awa? To stay at some place, to lodge, to take a shelter from. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You take a shelter from rain, brothers and sisters. So what is mudariya? Ya'vi. Brother, make ismu makan ma'awan. Or ma'awa. No, this comes in the Quran. A place of shelter. So you are going to write all these things, brothers and sisters, inshallah at home. Nafa. Yanfi. What is the meaning of nafa? To exile somebody. To drive someone out. Okay. So, what will be the place of exile? Manfa. The place of exile. Fine, brothers and sisters. Now we come to ba. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ba is, again, maf'alun. What you will write down? إذا كان الفعل المضارع العين مفتوحا أو مضموما. You want me to write it? Inshallah, I'll write it first. إذا كان الفعل المضارع العين إذا كان الفعل المضارع العين مفتوحا. This is the khabar kana. أو مضموما. Remember, brother, laiba yalabu and kataba yaktubu. We did it before. All these things are also given in the key, inshallah. You will make a note of it. So here we are, brothers and sisters. Laiba yalabu. Make ismu makan malabu. Brother, here is a nice place. Taima yatamu. No, today you know what is the meaning of matam. It's ismu makan. Coming from taima. What is the meaning of taima? To taste, to eat. The place of eating. Okay? Over the tabakha. You know tabakha, to cook. Tabakha yatubuhu. Make ismu makan on the wazan of maf'alun matbahun. Place of cooking. See how logical things are. We knew all these vocabs, but today we are learning how they were formed. Still the root is there, the verbs are there, from where they were derived. And now we know the patterns. It can be only two patterns. What are the two patterns? Maf'alun or maf'ilun. Khalas. If you will read 2-3 times, inshallah, you will understand it fully, brother, inshallah. So, ka'ada yaka'udu. Maq'ad. What is maq'ad? A chair where you sit. Okay? Again, ismu makan. Brother, mahajaun, you know? Mahajaun is dormitory, hostel. What is this mahaja? It is coming from haja'a, yahja'u. What is haja'a? Sister Hafsa? To sleep. Place of sleeping. Mahaja'un is the place of sleeping. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Sister Abi? Interesting so far, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you're not getting bored? It's very interesting. Now we come to Jim. Again, maf'alun. The wazan is, for Jim also maf'alun. What will you write down, brother? إِذَا كَانَ الْفِعْلُ أَجْوَفُ. إِذَا كَانَ الْفِعْلُ أَجْوَفُ. Here is given, كَانَ يَكُونُ مَكَانٌ. So makanun is actually, the wazan is maf'alun. Okay? But then that, waw change into alif and, okay? Kama yakumu makamun. Tafa yatufu matafun. See? So these are all ajwaf. But they are also on the pattern of maf'alun. Oh. Zara yazuru mazar. The place where you visit. So today you know mazar comes from Zara yazuru and it is ism makan on the pattern of maf'alun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Fine. Also, next one, dal, is mudaf. Same pattern, maf'alun. Okay, brother? Marra yamurru mamarrun. So mamarrun is actually on maf'alun. What is the meaning of mamarrun? Corridor. Huh? Halla yahullu. See? Fi mahalli, we are doing it, but it is ismu makan. Ismu makan, the place. Okay? Karra yakarru. Makarrun, brother. Makarrun has 2-3 meanings, but makarrun can also mean center. It can mean residence. It can mean situation. It can mean location, site. Brother, hatta yahuttu. Mahattun, then it became mahattatun. With ta marbuta you added. Okay, brothers and sisters? Very good. Now comes ha. In ha, brothers and sisters, this is maf'ilun. No, it is misal. Write down. The verb is misal. Okay? إذا كان الفعل مثالا. And on top, brother, you can write down إذا كان الفعل أجبفا. Ajbafan. If the verb is ajbaf. Fine. Okay, brothers and sisters. Walada yalidu. Maulidun. What is the meaning of maulidun? Place of birth. Ismu makan. Place of birth, brother. Warada yaridu. Mawrid. Source. Source. Waqafa yaqifu. Mawqif. Wada'a yada'u. Mawdi'un. Fine, brothers and sisters. Now, wow. Brother, write down on wow. What will you write down? Bab daraba. إذا كان الفعل من باب ضرب. Okay. Raja'a yarji'u. See, yarji'u. Like jalasa yajlisu, majlis. So yarji'u will become marji'u. The place of return. Are you with me? Sarafa yasrifu. Masrifun. Sarafa is to exchange. So place of exchange, bank, is masrif. Got the idea? Arada is to show. Arada ya'ridu, to show. Ma'rid, what is the meaning of ma'rid? Exhibition. Show place. Okay, of course we got finally our jalasa. Yajlisu is majlis. Interesting, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. You got the idea, Brother Haidar Ali? Now there are some exceptions. Okay? There are certain exceptions. What is the page number? I got my old book. قد جاء من يفعل المدموع العين كلمات على مفعيل بالكسرة. I'm going back, brother. My book is with Abdul Samad today. Page number 61. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Page number 61. See the bottom. These are the exceptions. Okay? قد جاء من يفعل. Okay, brother? If it is al-mudari', okay, ainu madmumu. Are you with me? If the ain kalima is a dhamma, it is on the pattern of maf'alun. Kataba yaktubu maktabun. Tabaha yatbuhu matbahun. But here, instead of maf'alun, we are getting maf'ilun. Okay. The most famous example, sajada Yasjudu, it should have been masjadun. Masjidun. So this is an exception. Are you with me? Instead of masjadun, we say masjid. So here are 4 examples, brothers and sisters. Sharaka yashruku, the place of rising should have been mashrakun, but we say mashrikun. Are you with me? Gharaba yaghrubu, the place of setting of the sun, it should have been maghrabun, but it is maghribun. So this is an exception. Did you get it, brothers and sisters? There could be more, but these are the most common. That in these cases, it should have been maf'alun, but it is maf'ilun. This is an exception. But now you are going to enjoy the lesson. And look for, brothers and sisters, what will you look for? Ismu makan and ismu zaman. And you will also look for what verb it is derived from. And what else will you look for, Sister Hafsa? Wazan. What is the wazan? Is it maf'alun or maf'ilun? Inshallah. Al-mushrifu. But mushrifu, what is this mushrifu doing here? What kind of a noun is this? It's form 4. Ashrafa yushrifu. From ashrafa make ism fa'il mushrif. Supervisor, controller. Al-mushrif. But you know it came from ashrafa yushrifu. Did you get it? Form 4. Inshallah. Ba'da tahiyyati. After salutation. Antumul mushtarikuna fi rihalatil hajj. Now what is the meaning of this? Participants. Mushtarikuna. Brother, what kind of a noun is this? Ishtaraka. Form 8. And what is this mushtarik? Ism fa'il. It is ism fa'il. The one who participates. Ishtaraka. It is coming from ishtaraka. Are you the participants in a Hajj trip? Ahmad is replying, Naam. Al-Mushrifu. Ya'uduhum. What kind of a verb is this? Adda ya'udu means to count. He counts them. Ya'udu is mudariya, marfu bi damma, fa'il mustatir, takdiruhu huwa. And then whom is? Maf'ulun bihi. Wa yunadihim. Brother, what is this yunadi? No. Nada yunadi. What is it? Form 3. Nada yunadi. Form 3, brother. Fa'ala yufa'ilu. Nada yunadi. Form 3. He counts them and calls them. Thumma yakulu. Then he says, Antum al-ana thamaniyata ashara. You are now 18. Are you with me? Okay, brother, what is antum? Mubtada, mashallah. Excellent. What is al-ana? Zarf. Baba, where is our khabar? Are you sure? Samaniyata? It's mansub. It's mabni. What is it? From 11 to 19, it's mabni. So samaniyata ashara is a murakkab, mabniun ala fata, fi mahalli rafa'in khabar. We'll say like that, inshallah. Fine. Aina Hamidun wa Abdul Baqi al-Bara'u. Is replying, Hamidun fil mata'ami. Okay, brother, what is mata'ami? Ismu makan. Okay, on what pattern? Mafa'alun. And what is the verb? Ta'ima, yata'amu. So you will all note these things down, inshallah. Okay? But they are all easy because we are familiar with these nouns. Now we are going inside the nouns, Amma Abdul Baqi faqad zahaba ila al-masrifi. Okay, brother, what is this masrifi? Sarafa yasrifu, ismu makan. Are you with me? Pattern, brother? Mafa'ilun. Pattern is mafa'ilun. Very good, brother. Sayatiyani ba'da ashari daqaika, inshallah. Two of them, they will come after 10 minutes, inshallah. Al-Mushrif. Musta'iduna. Antum. Musta'iduna. What kind of noun is this? Ista'adda. Form 10. To prepare. So, brothers and sisters, Musta'iduna. Ism, file. See, Sukhaina, you see a kasra there, that is our sign that it is ism file. What is the meaning? Brother Abdul Samad? Are you prepared? Are you ready for the trip? Al-Hasan, inshallah. Then Ali says, Matas safaru, inshallah. Translation, brother? When is the traveling? Inshallah. Al-Mushrif, brothers and sisters, what he says, Fisati Thalithati bi-idhnillah. Bi-idhnillah. With the permission of Allah at 3 o'clock. Okay, brothers and sisters. Ahmad, Aina naltaqi. Brother Hassan, tell me what kind of verb is this? Naltaqi. Form 8, mashallah, form 8. What is the verb? Iltaka. Yaltaki. When is our meeting? Where is our meeting? Okay, brother, you can write down also another verb. Iltaka. You can also say ijtama'a. What will you write down? Ijtama. Mean, where are we gathering? Where are we meeting? Aina. Where are we meeting? What is the answer?
Can you say, where do we meet?
Yes, you can say. Where are we coming together? Okay. What is Mushrif saying, brothers and sisters? Naltaki. Okay, brother, what is naltaki? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil, muqaddara, ala akhiri. At the end of it. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu? Nahnu. MashaAllah. We will meet fi mawqif as-sayarati.
We will meet in the lot.
Parking lot. So what is mawqif? Ismu makan. Are you with me? Ismu makan. Waqafa yakifu. What is the pattern? Mafa'ilun. Very good. Bil jamiyati. The parking lot of the jamia. Okay? Yajibu an takunu. You should be there. An takunu is mastar muawwal. Coming as a file for yajibu. You should be there. Qabla mawidis safari. Now this mawid has come. Mawidis safari. So what is this? Is it ismu makan or zaman? This is ismu zaman. Because we are talking about the time of the traveling. Are you with me, brother Adar Ali? Okay, mawid. What is the verb? Wa'ada ya'idu. What is the pattern? Maf'ilun. Because all misal will come on the pattern of maf'ilun. Fine. Binisbi sa'atin. Okay? You should be there half an hour before the time of traveling. Got the idea? Inshallah. Hatu, bring. Hatu means bring. This is Amar. Hakaibakum. Suitcases. Hakaiba. What is Hakaiba? Mafulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. But after that, what is it? What is this? It can become confusing. Okay, put a circle on waw. So what is waw? Harfu atf. So what is the next letter? Da'u. What is da'u? So what is it, Sister Rahima? Da'u. Amar. What is it? Wada'a, yada'u, da. And then da'u is antum, put. Okay? Got the idea, brother? Otherwise you might think that waw is part of the verb. No. Waw is here harfu atfin. And da'u is your fi'l amar. Mabniun ala adfi noon. And waw is your file. Inshallah. Da'u fi sayaratil waqifati. And put it, okay, put them. Ha is for all the hakaib. Put them in the parked car, amama, in front of her. What is this madkhil? Yes, what is it? Translation? Entrance. See, but dakhala, yadkhulu, and madkhalun. What is it? Brother, I was so surprised when I had learned this lesson. It makes so much sense, and it's so beautiful. So logical. Okay, dakhala, yadkhulu. So madkhalun is your maf'alun. Maf'alun, inshallah. Fine. Al-mahja'i. What is mahja'i? I know it is hostel. It is also ismu makan. See how clever Dr. Abdurrahim is. Look at the dialogues. How beautifully he is making the sentences in which we are getting all the, nothing else. No complications. Just ismu makan and ismu zaman are coming. Brother, I salute his farsightedness. You will not find this kind of a beauty in other books. Only Dr. Abdurrahim can do it. It's very beautiful. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Lamma ya'ati. So this lamma is like lam. Not yet. Ya'ati, what is ya'ati, brothers and sisters? Fi'lun, mudari'un. You are silent. Fi'lun, mudari'un. Majzumun. What is it? Majzumun. What is the sign? Bihazfi harfi illa. Okay. Where is the file? Zumala'u. Only zumala'u wa huwa mudaf and na mudaf ilayh. Our colleagues have not yet come. But here sakinuna means our colleagues, the residential colleagues who reside with you. Sakinuna is your, what is sakinuna here, brother? As-sakinuna, Sister Rahima. It is not. It is not. For what? For brother, Zumalau doesn't have al, and here sakinuna has al. Because it is definite because of mudaf ilayhi. Mudaf cannot have al. But is Zumallahu definite? Why? Because Mudaf ilayhi is definite. All damairs are always definite. You will remember that, inshallah. Again, fil mahajai, same thing, ismu makan, athani, second dormitory. Okay. Al-Mushrif, brothers and sisters, ulaika sayalhaquna bina, they will follow us, brother. What is the verb? Lahika. Write down lahika B, harf jar B has to come. Lahika B. Got the idea? To follow. They will follow us, okay, in the Mahattatil Kitaril Kadim, at the old railway station. Are you with me? Mahatat means either railway or bus. Okay? So, brother, what is Mahatat? Ismu Makan. What is the pattern? Maf'alun. What is the verb? Huh? Hatta. Hatta. Okay, brother. Yahuttu. Hatta. Yahuttu. Inshallah. You got the idea, brother? Ibrahim, come home. How many are they? Hum Asharatum. They are 10. Brother, you have to count, huh? How many were there when the Mushrif came? 18. And then 2 were absent. And 10 more will come. How many total will be? 30. I remember that. Okay. Because Dr. Abdul is going to ask how many are going in this trip. Okay. Amrun says, Nahnu zahibuna. What is this zahibuna? Ism file. From where? Zahaba, Zahaba, Zahibun, Jama Muzakkar Salim, Zahibun. Mean the people who are going. Nahnu Zahibun. We are the people who are going. Fil Yawmil Sabi, on the 7th day of, okay, Aksha. What is Aksha? I am afraid. And Yakuna Zihamu Shadidan. Fil matafi wal mas'a. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Brother, zihamu means a big crowd, huh? A huge crowd, jam-pack, you know. Are you with me? A big throng, okay? Ziham. And yakuna, okay, yakuna has come. We need ism of yakuna. And we need khabar of yakuna. Shadidan is your khabar, okay? Fil matafi, what is matafi? Ismu makan, where you do the tawaf. And mas'a, where you say, you know, where you run. These are all in the Masjid al-Haram. La takhaf. Don't be afraid, brothers and sisters. Allahu muyassiru. What is Allahu? Mubtada. And what is al-muyassiru? Khabar. Here the khabar is definite. Brother, tell me what is muyassiru? Ismu fa'il. From where? Yassara. Mudariya? Yuyassiru. Yassara. Yuyassiru, to make it easy. Yassara is to make it easy, brothers and sisters. So, Ana zahibun ilal maktabi. Brother, maktabi, what is maktabi? Mudaf ilayh. More than that, ismu makan. It is ismu makan from where? Kataba yaktubu. Huh? La tansaw. What is this la tansaw? La nahiya. What is tansaw? Majzum. Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bihadfi noon. Where is the file? Al-waw. Do not forget anna maw'idana, that our time, this is maw'ida, here is ismu zaman. Huh? Huh? The time of our meeting is as-sa'atu thaniyatu. Brother, maw'ida is your ismu zaman. Huh? Okay, plus it is ismu anna. What is maw'idana? Maw'ida is ismu anna. Mudaf, mudaf. And what is asatu? Khabar anna. One nisfu. That our time of meeting is Thaniyatu, no, 2:30. 2:30. Fi mawqifit sayarati, inshallah. Where are we meeting? Mawqifi, the parking lot. Ismu makan. Got the idea, brother and sister, inshallah? We end here, mother and sister. Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين إن شاء الله. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother and sister, we'll do exercise number 4 on page 63. Inshallah. Istakhrij. Now what is this istakhrij? Form 10. It is form 10. What is it? Is it Madi, Mudariya, Amar? Brother Abdul Samad? It's Amar. Istakhraja. Yastakhriju, istakhrij, take out. Mimma yati, in what follows. Asma zamani wal makani. Wazkur, and mention. Wazkur, wazna, kulli wahidin minha. You got to mention the pattern, brother? Wal fi'l alladhi ishtukka minhu, and the verb from which it was derived. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay. Number 1, brother. Yuqalu. What is yuqalu? It is said. What is the meaning of yuqalu? It is said. Qila, it was said. Yuqalu, it is said. Huwa minni bimar'an wa masma'in. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Be harjar, but mar'an will remain mar'an. And then wa masma'in. Okay? That is to say, bihaythu arahu, I see him, wa asma'u, and I hear. What do I hear? Kalamahu, his speech. Follow, brothers and sisters? Fine, brothers and sisters? Arahu, who is mafulun bihi. Kalama is your mafulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf, and mudaf ilayhi. What is the meaning, brothers and sisters? What is the meaning? Huwa minni means I am so close to him. Bimar'an means I can see him. Wa masma'in, that I can hear him. That is the meaning of it. I am in a position to see him and also hear his speech. I bihaythu, where. Haythu means where. I see him and I hear his speech. In other words, I'm so close to him. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, what is mar'an? Huh? What is mar'an? Sister Mainas? It is ismu makan. Huh? Mean a place where something is seen, Okay, very good. Huh? What is the verb? Ra'a. Huh? Huh? Ra'a. Fine, brothers and sisters. Sister Mainaz, what is the wazn? Mafa'alun. Huh? That is important. Mafa'alun. Huh? Okay. Well, masma'in, sister, brother Hassan. Masma'in. Ismu makan again. What is the wazn, brother? Wazn? Maf'alun. Huh? Maf'alun. Huh? And then, what is the verb? Samia. Yasma'u. Huh? Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, as you can see on the board, I have highlighted meme with fatah. Now, there is a reason for it, which will become obvious when we go to the next lesson. Huh? Okay. Qala ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna mawa'idahum subh. Do you have kum?
Yes.
I have here hum. Are you sure you want to check the Quran?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Okay. Fine. Inna mawaidakum as-subh. Alaysa as-subhu bikaribin? Truly, your appointed time is morning. And isn't morning close by? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, this is the thing about Prophet Lut. It is from a story of Prophet Lut. Prophet Lut, alayhi salam. Now, brothers and sisters, Inna has come. Where is Ismu Inna? Ma'idah. Huh? And huwa mudaf and mudafili. And what is a subh? Khabar Inna. Huh? Alaysa. What is a? Harfu istifam. Huh? Laysa has come, brother. Fa'ilun, madin, nakisun, and jamid. Nakis and jamid. Huh? Okay. And brothers and sisters, Brother Hassan, I need ism laysa. As-subhu. Ism laysa has to be marfu. Huh? And Brother Abdul Samad, where is khabar laysa? Bi karibin. Jar majrur. Shubu jumla. Khabar. Okay. And we will say fi mahalli nasbin. Are you with me? Because khabar of laysa is always mansub. We'll keep that in mind. Waqala, and Allah said, لَقَدْ كَانَ لِي سَبَعٍ. لَقَدْ كَانَ لِي سَبَعٍ. Saba'in. Brother, Saba'in is a kingdom in Yemen. What is it? Kingdom in Yemen. Fi maskanihim. What is maskani? Dwellings. What is maskani? Dwellings. Okay. Ayatun. Ayatun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? لَقَدْ كَانَ لِسَبَإٍ فِي مَسْكَنِهِمْ آيَاتٌ. Okay, brother. جَنَّتَانِ عَنْ يَمِينٍ وَشِمَالٍ. Look at this, brothers and sisters. What is of our interest here? Ismu makan. Ismu makan. From where? Sakana yaskunu maskanun. What is it? Maskanun, on the wazn of maf'alun. Inshallah. Okay. In the previous ayah, brother, maw'idah is your ismu zaman. The appointed time. Ismu zaman. Okay? Fine. وَقَالَ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قَدْ عَلِمَ كُلُّ أُنَاسٍ mashrabahum. Alima, where is the file of alima? Where is the file of alima? Kullu. Wahuwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Okay, brothers and sisters. What is of our interest here? Mashraba, mafulun bihi. Mashraba. What is this mashraba? Ismu makan, the place of drinking. Mashrab is the place of drinking. What is the verb? Shariba, yashrabu. Okay. So it's not difficult, brothers and sisters. Every tribe knew the place of their drinking. That is the translation. وَقَالَ أَلَيْسَ فِي جَهَنَّمَ مَثْوًى لِلْكَافِرِينَ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, again, Laysa. Where is the Ismu Laysa? Sister Suhaina, where is the Ismu Laysa? Sister Manas? Maswan. What is it? Maswan. See, this noun is not our usual noun because it ends with alif maksura. Like Mustashfa, Fatah. Are you with me? Mustafa. So, it is sometimes not very clear that it is marfu or mansub or majrur. But we have to judge. And here it is definitely marfu. Maswan is marfu. Ismu laysa marfuun wa alamatu rafihi dammatun muqaddara ala akhirihi. Okay, fine. Okay. So, brothers and sisters, Maswan is your Ismu Laysa, and it is Ismu Makan. Tell me, brother and sister, what is the verb? Sawa. Sawa. Sawa yasvi. Sawa yasvi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Sawa yasvi. What is the meaning of Sawa yasvi? To reside. To reside. So what is the translation? Isn't Jahannama for the kafirin a place of residence? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So Mathwan is your Ismu Makan. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? What is the wazan? Maf'alun. The wazan is Maf'alun. Inshallah, you'll find it easy. Do write it, brother. Make it an effort to write it on a separate sheet of paper. Make some columns. Ismu Zaman, Ismu Makan, and then Wazan, and then Al-Fi'lul Lazi, Ustukka Minu. That will be one column. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So if you write like that, you become very strong, brother. You will see that it's very easy and you are understanding it, inshallah. Inshallah. Okay, brother, Waqala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ma lakum. Brothers and sisters, write down under Ma lakum. What will you write down? Laisa lakum. What will you write down? Laisa lakum. What is the meaning of Ma lakum? Laisa lakum. Okay. Ma lakum min malja'in yawmaizin. Okay, brothers and sisters, again here. Min malja'in. So min za'ida. Are you with me? This is min za'ida. So if you take ma as a ma al-hijaziyah, then malja'un will become your ismu ma al-hijaziyah. Got the idea? And then, brothers and sisters, we had min came to emphasize, and it became majrur. But it is only majrur lafzan. Mahlan it is marfu. Mahlan it is marfu. Remember we studied that in lesson 2, min zaida. Hal min jadid. What is the meaning of hal min jadid? No, hal min jadid. Do you have anything new? Okay, indaka jadidun, shayun jadidun, you can say. Or hal min mazid. Do you have something extra? So min is extra. So here min is also extra. Right? And lakum will be your jar majrur, shibu jumla, khabar, ma al hijaziyah. Inshallah. And Abi Hurairah radiyallahu anhu, anna Rasulallahi qala, man qama min majlisihi, the one who stood up from his seat, okay, thumma raja'a ilayhi, and then he returned. He had to go to washroom or something, and then he returned. Okay, fahuwa ahaqqu bihi. He has the first, still the right on that seat. Nobody should occupy it. It is, if it was an emergency for him to leave for a few minutes and he came back, he has the right to his seat. Okay? Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters. Istakhraj ma fi darsi. We already did it, remember? You can go one more time to the main lesson and figure out Ismul Zamani and Ismul Makani. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And again, وَذْكُرْ وَزَنَ كُلِّ وَاحِدٍ مِنْهَا وَالْفِعْلُ الَّذِي اشْتُكَّ مِنْهُ. So all these things, you will make columns. Ismu Zaman, Ismu Makan, and then Wazan, and then Fi'lul Ladhi Ishtukka Minhu. So then, anything that you saw of interest in the main lesson, you will try to fit into it. Inshallah. The lesson ended, Alhamdulillah. Now we come